Shalom, Lord in Christ. Clap it up. You got sound on your side? Yeah, check real quick. Make sure we ain't muted on the what's called. Yeah, this is the I.S.U.P.K. Hold up. Make sure you got it. There we go. Yeah, we in there. All right, this is I.S.U.P.K. Houston / Galveston / Beaumont / Port Arthur / Deep East Texas Sabbath service. In the I.S.U.P.K. Sabbath service, what we do is we give you the full circle understanding of what the Bible says based off of reading it in the Hebrew, then in the English, and then giving you some breakdowns of what those things mean and what they would mean to you in the present day. The Christian church, they've given you, they've had ample opportunity to give us what Most High God wants from us, what Christ wants from us in regards to the scriptures, but they've dropped the ball. You understand? They've dropped their sword. They've had the opportunity to be leaders of the community of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, but they have not fulfilled their duty. In the I.S.U.P.K. the Commander YAHANNA, we've come to fulfill that duty. We've come to fill in the shoes, fill in the blanks for all the communities, the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, so that we don't have any issues or obstacles or reasons or excuses not to know what the Most High God says or wants for us as a people. We are the Israelites of the Bible. We are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, and we have a duty to fulfill the things that the Most High God wants of us. That being said, in this service or class, what we do is we will learn what the Most High God has for us, and we'll learn it and hear it in our natural language, our natural tongue. Right. You understand? That being said, without further ado, I imagine, which means to stand, pull up our first read. State your registry. Malakia ban Yahweh ban Yashala. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabrakatah.
SHALAM.
SHALAM. Pick me up. All right. Imagine Wapanya Hakwadam, Sar, which means to turn and face the east. We're going to read our prayers in the Hebrew and the English.
Is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Ayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Taba'ah. Watzaka. Ayah. Aisha. Ba'arazza. Kawa. Ayah. Bashamayim. Nathanahu. Lakam. Call. Yawam. Wasalaklanau. Kawawathnaw. Kawawathinaw. Wala'ah. Tabi'anawa. Manasayawan. Abal. Awashaynawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Wahala. Wahataparath. Awalamyam. Aman. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power and the glory. Forever. So be it.
Akach, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashim Yahushai.
Baba Kashai.
Baba Kashah.
Latandanaw.
Lathananaw.
Hakak.
Hakach.
Hakak.
Hakach.
Larapa'ah.
Rapa'ah.
Kal Makhala.
Kal Makala.
Wakal Marawa.
Wakal Marawa.
Hakak.
Hakach.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatzarayim.
Hamatzarayim.
Hakak.
Hakach.
Lahakwayam.
Lahakuyam.
Hamathiyam.
Hamathiyam.
Hakak.
Hakach.
Al-Rakawat.
Al-Rakawah.
Hatama Allah.
Hatama Allah.
Lagarashan.
Lagarashan.
Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashim Yahushai.
The water.
The water.
Aman.
Aman. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh
In
Shai.
the name of Yahweh Shai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
and all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the
The
lepers.
power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the
The
dead.
power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashim Yahushai.
Barak Lanaw.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasha'ala.
Wayasha'ala.
Wahabayah.
Wahabayah.
Sapari.
Saparyam.
Barak.
Barak.
Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashim Yahushai.
The water.
The water.
Aman.
Aman. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh
In
Shai.
the name of Yahweh Shai.
Bless us
Bless us.
and Israel
And Israel.
and the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahweh
In
Shai.
the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharim.
Al-Haharim.
Ma'ayah.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Izari.
Isaiah.
Izari.
Isaiah.
Ma'an.
Ma'aim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'arasaza.
Al-Yathan.
All your done.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
All Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayishan.
Yayishan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tzalka.
Tzalka.
Al-Yad.
Al Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ayakayaka.
La'ayakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Karai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afnapashka.
Atnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar
Yash-
Tazafka.
Yashamar Taza'atka.
Wabawa'aka.
Wabawaka.
Ma'aita.
Ma'aita.
Wa'aid Awalam.
Wa'ayat awalam. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes
I will lift up mine eyes
unto the hills.
unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasha'ala
he that keepeth Yasha'ala
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in.
from this time forth
From this time forth,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim,
All Damiyalaka.
all Damayalaka,
All Thakarash.
all Thakarash,
Wa'al.
Wa'al,
Tashakwat.
Tashakwat,
All.
all
Kaya.
Kaya,
Hana.
Hana,
Awayabika.
Awayabyaka,
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan,
Wamashanayaka.
Wamashanayaka,
Sha'awa.
Sha'awa,
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash,
Al-Amika.
Al-Imaka,
Ya'ara Yamwa.
Ya'ira Yamwa,
Sawad.
Sawad,
Wayata Ya'aitazawa.
Wayata Ya'aitazawa,
All Tazapawanyaka.
Al Tazapawanyaka,
Amarwa.
Amarwa,
Lakawa.
Lakawa,
Wanakak Yadam.
Wanakakidam,
Magoya.
Magoya,
Wala'a.
Wala'ah,
Yazakar.
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala,
Awad.
Iwad,
Kaya.
Kaya,
Nawa Aitazawa.
Nawa Aitazawa,
La.
La,
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa,
All Yakub.
Al Yaka,
Baryat.
Barya,
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa,
Ahoya.
Ahoya,
Adawam.
Adawam,
Wayashmai Aliyam.
Wayashma Aliyam,
Mawa Abba.
Mawa'aba,
Wahagari.
Wahagaryam,
Gabal.
Gabal,
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak,
Palashat.
Palasha,
Amishabia.
Amishabya,
Tazawar.
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar.
Gam Ashawar,
Nalawa.
Nalawa,
Imam.
Imam,
Hayawa.
Hayawa,
Zarwad.
Zarawad,
Labanya.
Labanya,
Lawat.
Lawat,
Salah.
Salah,
Aisha Laham.
Aishalaham,
Kamadian.
Kamadian,
Kasiyasa Ra'ah.
Kasayat Sara'ah,
Kayabi.
Kayabian,
Banakar.
Banakar,
Kwa Yashwan,
Kwa Yashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayanda Aura,
Ba'ayanda Ira,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Arama,
La Arama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nadiyabawa,
Nadiyamawa,
Waka, so like Ka Irab,
Ka'irab,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakaza Bak,
Wakaza Bak,
Wakaza Zalmanai,
Wakaza Zalmanai,
Call Nasia Kamwa,
Call Nasayakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Naya Rashad,
Naya Rasha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Af,
Ath,
Na'awa,
Nawaf,
Alahayim,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagagala,
Kagogala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
La Panya,
La Panya,
Roka,
Rakha,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Taba'ira,
Daba'ira,
Ya'ira,
Ya'ira,
Wakala Haba,
Wakala Abba,
Talahat,
Dalahat,
Haryam,
Haryam,
Khan,
Khan,
Tharadapma,
Daradatma,
Basa Irika,
Basa Irika,
Wabasa Wapafka,
Wabasa Wapatka,
Tabahalam,
Dabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'ah,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kwalawan,
Kwalawan,
Wayaba Kwashwa,
Wayaba Kwashwa,
Shamka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayaba Ho,
Wayaba Hawa,
Ida I,
Idai,
Wayakapar,
Wayakaparwa,
Waya Abadwa,
Waya Abadwa,
Wayada Iwa,
Wayada Iwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ata,
Shamka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labadka,
Labadka,
all your wine,
All Your One,
all call her Ratazah,
All Call Ha'aratazah. Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence,
keep not thy silence,
O power.
O power,
Hold not thy peace,
hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
be not still,
O power.
O power,
For lo,
for lo,
thine enemies make a
thy
tumult,
enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate
and
thee
they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head,
They have taken crafty counsel
they have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
consulted against thy hidden one.
They have
They
said,
have said,
Come,
come,
and let us cut them off
and let's cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation,
that the name of Yasharallah
that the name of Yahshua
may be no more in
may
remembrance.
be no more remembrance,
For they have consulted together
but they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against thee,
the tabernacles of Edom,
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with them.
Who also was drawn with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of life.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the
as
Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sarah,
as to Jabin,
as to Ben,
at the brook of Kaisan,
the brook of Kaisan,
which perished at Endor.
perished in Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make those nobles like Orel,
Make their nobles like Arab,
and like Zeb.
like Zayed.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as
all
Zabah,
their princes as the Ba,
and as Amunah,
and as Amunah,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to
let
ourselves
us take to ourselves
the houses of power
the house of the power
in possession.
in possession.
O my power,
Oh my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the summer before the wind,
as the summer before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burns the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on
as
fire.
the flames of the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy storm.
make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their face with shame,
that they may seek thy
that
name.
they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
That saw, face forward, and Shabath, which means to see. All right. Now,
It's like we get a praise of hand.
yeah, get a praise hand, man.
Shot.
Man. Absolutely. Today we're going to be starting at the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, and we'll be going to Deuteronomy 15 to 22 by the end of the class. So lock in. If you are going to be following along with us here today, what I would suggest that you do is you can go to BibleHub.com, or if you have the Bible Hub app, turn it on. Then you would go to the INT. You should have two title bars. You should have the blue one and have a light blue one, and then you have a gray one. On the gray title bar, it should have INT on it. That stands for interlinear. You would click the interlinear, and then you would be able to go to Deuteronomy with the drop-down menus at the top of the screen. That will allow you to see the Hebrew as we read it. and you will be able to follow along with us as we read and kind of see how that Hebrew parses out, as well as you can see some of those English definitions that the Christian church doesn't like to they like to withhold from you within the Christian church. That being said, go ahead and get started.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 3 in the Hebrew. La'ah, sa'akal, call. Tawa'aiba, verse 4. Za'ath. Ha-bahama, ashar. Tha'akal, shawar, shah. Kashabium, Washa, Isayam, verse 5, Ayal, Watazabia, Wayakmawar, Wa'akwawa, Wadiyashan, Watha'awa, Wazamar, verse 6, Wakal, Bahama, Maparsath, Parasa, Washash Sa'ith, Shah Sa'i, Shathya, Parsawath, Ma'ilath, Gara, Bahama, Atha, Tha'akalwa, verse 7, Aka, Ath, Za, La'a, Tha'akalwa, Ma'aliya, Hagara, Wa Mapar Yasaya, Ha Parsa, Hashad Sawa'ai,
Sa'aya. Wa'aya. Hasha Sawa'aya. That's cloven, right?
Concert, Ath, Hagamal, Wa'ath,
Wa'ath. Are you at the hair?
Concert,
Aranabath.
Ha Aranabath, Wa'ath, Hashapan, Kaya, Ma'ila, Gara, Hama, Waparsa, La'a, Haparyasawa, Tama Ayam, Hum, Lakam, verse 8, Wa'ath, Hachad, Zayar, Kaya, Maparyasa, Parsa, Hawa'a, Wala'a, Gara, Tama'a, Hawa'a, Lakam, Mabasharum, La'a. Tha'akal. Wabanab Lathum. La'a. Thagaiwa.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 9. Ath. Za. Tha'akalwa. Makal. Ashar. Bamayum. Kal. Ashar. Lawa. Sanapayar.
Mm-hmm.
Wa Kwashath. Tha'akalwa.
That's it. English.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 3 in the English. Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. Verse 4. These are the beasts which ye shall eat: the ox, the sheep, and the goat. Verse 5. The hart, and the roebuck, and the fallow deer, and the wild goat, and the pygarg, and the wild ox, and the chamois. Verse 6. And every beast that parteth the hoof, and cleaveth the cleft into two claws, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, ye shall eat. Verse 7. Nevertheless, these ye shall not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the cloven hoof, as the camel, as the hare, and the hare, and the coney, for they chew the cud, but divide not the hoof. Therefore they are unclean unto you. Verse 8. And the swine, because it divideth the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud, it is unclean to you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass. Verse 9. These ye shall eat of that are in the waters. What's like it? These ye shall eat all that are in the waters. All that have fins and scales ye shall eat.
All right, so what we going over? You pretty much going over some of the requirements, like the dietary law. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of like the recap. You know, if you've ever read the Bible or the book of Leviticus, if you go to Leviticus then to Deuteronomy, you'll see a whole lot of, reiterations. You know what I'm saying? Like a synopsis of sorts. You know, you have the literal different steps and intricate steps within Leviticus, and then you go to Deuteronomy and they'll be saying the same thing. It just be a lot more summarized, so to speak. So pretty much this is what we're hearing right now is just the dietary law, you know, and it's giving you some examples of some things you will eat, you know, and then it give you some of the examples, some of the things that you wouldn't eat. So, you know, now we know that, you know, can't eat no camel, can't eat no hare, can't eat no rabbit, can't eat no coney. Coney is like a prairie dog, or like one of them little rat looking things. You know what I'm saying? A marsupial, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like look it up, coney. The coney animal. I did it. Google coney animal. It look like a little weasel or something. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God don't want us eating weasel sandwiches. You understand me? He gave us the things that we should eat. Let's eat the things that he should eat. It's another thing. Let me look up Shamoy real quick before we move along, because that's a strange name.
If I could, sir,
go ahead.
I just wanted to say it's heavy that you said if you ever read the book of Leviticus, because your Christian pastor you'll probably never go over the book of Leviticus in a Christian church,
right?
And that's because you know what I'm saying you're gonna stay in those feel good scriptures like Psalms. You're gonna go to Psalms. You're gonna go to Proverbs. You're gonna do a little New Testament. But when it comes down to you serving the Lord, you actually doing some type of action, doing what the Lord requires you. You don't want to do that because the Lord is only a genie to your Christian pastor.
Right.
He's only there to give you what you want, but it's not about what you could give to the Lord.
Right.
You're selfish. That's all I had, sir.
Yeah,
But there's
right.
weird selfish. Like
Yeah, right. Now I looked up chamoy. It's basically like a deer type of animal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they call. What's a deer? What they call? What kind of animal is
a
that?
deer is lawful, isn't it?
Yeah,
You said
that's
chamoy?
yeah. We talked. He just read it in a
Oh, okay.
CHAMOIS. I had to look it up. It's kind of like a deer. Got antlers, and it does things that deers do. Okay. Anyway, with that, I might give, which means to stand. We're gonna go to the next reader. State your registry.
Gadal, Banya Banya Shala. Yahweh Bashem Yahshua Barakatah.
Layashala.
Layashala.
Yeshavu. That's it. We'll go from verses. I'll do.
At 10, right, sir?
We'll go from verse 10 to verse 16.
10 to 16.
Yeah, we got some evils.
Come on. Go ahead and.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 10 in the Hebrew. Wakal, Ashar, Ayan, Lawa, Sanapayar, Wakwasha, Shath, La'a, Tha'akal, Tama'a, Hawa'a, Lakam. Come on, phone, don't start tripping. Okay, my phone is acting up.
I'm gonna use mine for a second.
Come on, phone.
Use mine. Still try to get yours.
14.
Right.
I'm on 11.
You want to? Oh, my bad.
This is Deuteronomy chapter. Okay, it'll stop tripping now. Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 11 in the Hebrew. Call Tazapawar Tahar Tahara. That's right, Tahara.
That's top. You at 12?
11. Clean.
Tahara.
Tahara. Tha'akawa. Okay, we working now. Verse 12. Waza Ashar La'a Tha'akawa Maham Hanashar Waha Paras Waha Izaniya. Come on now, phone. Verse 13. Waha Ra Aha.
No, you don't say the aha.
What?
Waha Ra'a.
Waha Ra'a. Wa'ath. Ha'a Ya. Okay, what just happened? Okay. Wahada Ya.
Wahadia.
Wahadia. Thwada. Lama Yana. Verse 14.
Wa'ath, Call, Irab, Lama, Yanawa.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, phone, stop tripping. Let me get your phone. Doggone thing, getting on my nerves. Verse 15. Wa'ath, Bath, ya na, Wa'ath, Hatha, Kamas, Wa'ath, Shakap, Wa'ath. I said that right? Okay. Wa'ath, Hanataza, La, Lamaya, Nahawa. Okay, what just happened? Okay, verse 16. Verse 16. Ath, Kawas, Wa'ath, Yana, Shawap, Waha, Thana, Shamath. That was the last one? Okay. The water. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 10. And whatsoever hath not fins and scales, ye may not eat. It is unclean unto you. Verse 11. All of clean birds ye shall eat. Verse 12. But these are they which But these are they of which ye shall not eat: the eagle and the osprich. I said that right?
Mm-hmm.
The
Slacking. You said
Osprich.
Osprich.
Yeah.
The osprich and the osprey. Verse 13. And the gleedy.
I think that's how you say it.
Gleedy. That's how you say it.
Glad or glede.
Glad.
Gleed.
And the gleed and the kite and the vulture after his kind. Verse 14. And every raven after his kind. Verse 15. And the owl and the nighthawk and the cacao and the hawk after his kind. That was it, right?
Mm-hmm. So again, it's just kind of pretty much a reiteration of what the dietary law is. Now they're giving you a couple of examples of some of the birds that we can eat. You understand? It says, obviously, we not eat eagles and hawks, kites, vultures, all these different types of birds of prey. The birds of prey have never been type of birds that people eat anyway. But the devil the Bible speaks of will find a way to eat any of these things, especially if it says that it'll get you. What I'm saying? It'll arouse you. You know what I'm saying? If you say an animal will arouse you between between Esau and Moab, they gonna find a way to eat that thing. They trying to figure out how they can have more kids because they can't have kids like we can. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's pretty much just breaking down all these different birds of prey that we're not supposed to eat. It starting off by a fish that we can eat. The fish that got the scales we can eat. The fish that don't got the scales we can't eat. You know what I'm saying? It's very simple. And it's gonna go into a little bit more animals when we get to it. You had something?
Kind of like you was bringing out our oppressors getting high for any animal. I seen somewhere that our oppressors is getting high for bed bugs.
And we trying to get rid of them the whole time. They trying to bust them down into a blunt. You feel me? Like this type of people we dealing with. They busting down bed bugs. We trying not to sleep with them. They trying to smoke with them. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing we got to deal with when we're dealing with devils and animals. You know what I'm saying? That's why the world needs us. The world needs us to be able to be like parents to all the different nations, telling them, don't eat that poop. That poop goes in the toilet. You understand? They need to understand. They need instruction on what to eat and what not to eat, because if not so, then you have these different cultures eating turtles, telling you that it'll make you strong because the shell is strong. You understand me? It makes no sense. We all understand it makes no sense, but tell that to Moab. Tell that to Confucius. You understand me? That being said, I imagine, which means to stand. We'll roll to our next reader. State your register.
Malakia, Banyahawada, Banyashala. Yahaba Shimi Al Shabrakata.
Layashala.
Yashala.
All right, Yeshavim, which means to sit. So like, my bad. Just hold it. All right, we're gonna be starting at give me 1 second. Starting at verse
18, right?
verse 17 to 23.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 17 in the Hebrew. Wa'ath. Harachama. Wa'ath. Washalak.
Hashla.
Hashalak. It's like verse 18.
Waha Hasayad. Wahab Hasayada.
Waha Hasayada. Waha Anapa. Lama Yana.
Waha Dawa Kayapath. So Waha Dawa Kayapath.
Waha Dawa Kayapath. Wa'ai Talap. Verse 19. Wakal. Sharataza. I.S.U.P.K. Tama'a. Hawa'a. Lakam. La'a. Ya'akalawa.
Yakawa.
It's like it. Ya'akawa. Verse 20. Call. I.S.U.P.K. Tahawar. Tha'akawa. Verse 21. La'a. Tha'akawa. Call. Nabala. Lagar. Ashar. Basha'irayaka. Sathan Lana. Wa'akala.
Well, you got it.
Awa. Makar. Lena Karaya. Kaya. I'm.
Quarter wash.
Quarter wash. Atha. La Yahweh, Allahayaka, La'ah, Tabashal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gadiyah, Bachalab, Amawa. Verse 22, Ishar, Tha'ishar, Ath, Call, Wa'ath, Zaraika, Hayat Taza'ah, Hashada, Shana. Verse 23, Wa'akalath, Lapanya, Yahweh, Allahayaka, Bama Kwawawam, Ashar, Yabachar, Lashakan, Shamawa, Shum, Ma'ishar, Daganak, Daganka, Thaya Rashaka,
Wayatazahar.
Waya Tazaharka, Wabakarath, Bakwaraka,
Watazaanka.
Wataza Anka, Lama'ain, Salamad,
Mm-hmm.
Layara'a, Ath, Yahweh, Allahayaka,
Mm-hmm.
Call,
Yamyam.
Hayamyam. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 14, verse 17 in the English. And the pelican, and the gear eagle, and the cormorant, verse 18, and the stork, and the heron, it's like a heron, after her kind, and the lapwing, and the bat. Verse 19, and every creeping thing that flieth is unclean unto you, they shall not be eaten. Verse 20, but of all clean fowls ye may eat. Verse 21, ye shall not eat of anything that dieth of itself. Thou shalt give it unto the stranger that is in thy gates, that he may eat it, or thou mayest sell it unto an alien. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. Thou shalt not seethe a kid in his mother's milk. Verse 22, thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed that the field bringeth forth year by year. Verse 23, and thou shalt eat before the Lord thy God in the place which he shall choose to place his name there, the tithe of thy corn, of thy wine, and of thine oil, and the firstlings of thy herds, and of thy flocks, that thou mayest learn to fear the Lord thy God always.
So this is just more birds of prey that you're not supposed to eat, but you can't eat the clean fowls. You can eat the clean fowls like chicken. You ain't gotta tell niggas they can't eat chicken because we turkey. You know what I'm saying? We like that. Quail, we eat that over here. All these birds of prey. Oh, and the bat. You can't forget. You mentioned the bat. Well, we're not supposed to eat it, but China didn't get the message because, us Israelites aren't ruling the world where we can tell Chinese people don't eat bats and spread COVID around. however that went. You know what I'm saying? They eating bats and eat bat dung and guano, like Ace Ventura. You know what I'm saying? These Hamites, these Moabites, these Edomites, they don't know what to eat. So we have to teach them what to eat. Next thing that we broke down is, we can't eat things that die of themselves, and if it's gonna be eaten, then it should be eaten by those foreigners or strangers, whether we selling it to them or giving it to them. In this context, stranger is not an Israelite, because the Israelite is not considered, uh, because Israelites are considered holy people unto the Lord our God.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? So in this context, stranger can't mean Israelite, because it gives you the distinction that we don't eat. We either sell it or we give it to another person, because as chosen people or holy people to the Lord our God, we don't eat those things. You understand me? So this context, stranger does mean the Edomite, you know what I'm saying, or the Arabs. Also, it says, let's talk about tithing as well. You know what I'm saying? Just giving us a little bit more instruction. Some of the things that we've already learned in Leviticus, but it's just a reiteration, like I said before. That being said, I imagine, which means to stand. So our next reader. State your registry.
Gadal ban Yahawah ban Yashala.
Gadol ban Yahawah ban Yashala.
Yahweh Shem Yahshabath.
Yahweh Shem Yahshabath.
Oh shit. La Yashala.
Yashala. All right. Shabath, which means to see it. And we'll go Deuteronomy 14 and 24, and we'll end at 15 and 1. Ready when you are.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 24 in the Hebrew. Wakaya Ya Yaraba Mamaka. Did I say that right? Mamaka.
Mm-hmm.
Hadarak Kaya La'a Tha Wakal Shah Athawa Kaya Yarakak Yarak Core.
Mm-hmm.
The water. We getting tongue tied. Mamaka
Mm-hmm.
Hama Kwam Ashar Yabakar Yahweh Allahayaka La Shawam Salakia Shamawa Sham Kaya Yabar Yabarka. Say that one right? Yabaraka. The water. Yahweh Allahayaka. Here we go again.
Yeah, use mine.
Let me get your phone, my damn phone.
What if you just use the scroll down instead of trying to press the arrow button? Will that help?
A scroll down? What you mean?
Top right there.
Oh, there you go. So you got to go to
25.
Okay, I'll see if that one works. Okay. Deuteronomy 14, verse 25. The water. Wanatha. Is that what
that? Not why not the tha.
One more time.
Why not the tha?
Wanatha.
You mean why? Yeah, why not the tha? Because it got the H.
Wanatha. Say that right? The water. Wanatha. Ba kasap. Tazarath.
Tazarath.
Salakia. Wa Tazarath.
Mhm.
Ha kasap. Bayadka. Wahala. Waha. Wahala kath.
Wahala. You got it.
All. Hama Kwam. Ashar. Ya Bakar. Yahweh. Allahayaka. Bawa. Okay. Nope, that's still not
Oh,
working.
damn.
No, what the hell going on with my phone today?
Get an Android.
I do. That is an Android.
That's the problem.
Deuteronomy 14, verse 26 in the Hebrew. Now I'll just use this one.
You got it.
Wana Thatha. Ha Kasap. Bakal. Ashar.
You use this phone. So you can.
Ashar. Tha
27.
26. Tha Awa. Na Pashak.
Mhm.
Napashka. Daughter. Napashka. Bakar.
Mhm.
Babaquar.
Babaquar. Ba Tazaan. Ba Yayan. Ba Shakar.
Mhm.
Bakal. Ashar. Thasha. Alak.
Tasha Alka.
Dog it. Okay, what just
You
happened?
messing up mine too.
Lord have mercy.
You tripping,
Go
bro.
back.
Tasha Alka.
Jesus
How you do
Christ.
that? You went to Genesis.
Oh, wait.
I don't know what you did. Okay.
Okay, the water. Now, where was I?
He was at the
Bayan, Waba Shakar,
he was at Desires.
Desires. Okay, the water. Thasha
Tasha Alak.
Alak. Napa Shaka.
Napashka.
Not Napashka. Wa Kalath. Sham. La Panya. Yahweh. Alahayaka. Washama Makath. Atha. Waba Yathak. Verse 27. Waha La Waya. Ashar. Basha'ai Rayak. La'ah. Tha'ai Zabanawa. Kaya. Ayan. Lawa. Kalak. That's what that one is? Kalak?
I just got there. Kalak. A
Ka-
portion.
Khan.
Mhm.
Dwara.
Chala.
Kalak. Wana Kala.
Wow. Khala.
Wana Khala.
Mhm.
Dwara.
Okay.
I'm a ka.
Mhm.
Verse 28. Makwataza.
I believe take a little bit. Take a little. Your phone wasn't messing up. It was
Yeah,
just
Makwataza.
slow.
Makwataza. Shalash. Shanyam.
Mhm.
Thawataza. Ya'a.
Mhm.
Ath. Call. Ma'ishar.
Ma'ashara.
Salakia. Ma'ishara. The water.
Mhm.
Thabawa Ath. Thabawa Athka.
Mhm.
Bashana, ha, waha, nachath, Bashairaka,
Mm-hmm.
verse 29, Waba'a, hala, waya,
Mm-hmm.
kaya, ayan, lawa, kalak,
Mm-hmm.
wana, kala, imak,
I'm a cup.
imaka, the water,
Mm-hmm.
imaka, wahagar, wahayatha, wahayathawam, waha, wahala, mana, ashar, basha, basha I yika,
Mm-hmm.
wa'a, kalawa,
But a call.
ba'akawa, the water,
Mm-hmm.
washa, washa ba'aiwa,
Mm-hmm.
Wash Bible.
washa baiwa, the water. Lama Ainan,
Number 9.
Lama Ain, Yabar,
Yeah, Baraka.
Yabarakaka,
Yabarak.
Yabaraka,
Mm-hmm.
the water, Yabaraka, Yahweh, Lahayaka, Bakal, Ma'ai Shah, Yadak,
Yadka.
Yatka. Lord, we went over there in Hebrew Academy.
Mm-hmm.
Yadka, Ashar, Aisha.
Mm-hmm.
Last one. This is this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 15, verse 1. Makwataza, Shabai, Shanyam, Tha'aisha, Shamata. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 24, right?
Mm-hmm.
Verse 24. And if the way be too long for thee, so that thou art not able to carry it, or if the place be too far from thee, which the Lord thy God shall choose to set his name there, when the Lord thy God has blessed thee, verse 25, then thou shalt turn it, into money, and bind up the money in thine hand, and thou shalt go unto the place which the Lord thy God shall choose. Verse 26, and thou shalt bestow that money for whatsoever thy soul lusteth after, for oxen, or for sheep, or for wine, or for strong drink, or for whatsoever thy soul desireth, and thou shalt eat there before the Lord thy God, and thou shalt rejoice, thou and thine household.
All right, before you move forward, let me just explain that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we having a cookout, right? And I stay in Louisiana. Matter of fact, no, I stay in Atlanta, and the cookout is in Houston. Well, the brother from Atlanta not gonna be bringing food from Atlanta all the way down to Houston to have at the cookout. What he gonna do is he gonna bring the money instead, and then hey, what y'all need when we get here? Oh, y'all need strong drink. We need oxen. We need more meat. We need more we need more wine. We need sheep. We need whatever we need. We buy it then, and then that's what we're gonna use to buy the things that we need so that we can have that. And you know what I'm saying? What it say? It say and then we should rejoice thou and thine household in front of the Lord. You understand me? So this is what we're gonna be doing on them days where you gotta come from a far distance. You gotta You can't bring all that stuff from a far distance. It's gonna be hard to travel with all this stuff, but you can bring the money, and we can buy that stuff when you get here, so that we can rejoice in the Lord that way. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that means. Keep reading.
Come on. Verse 27. And the Levite that is within thy gates, thou shalt not forsake him, for he hath no part nor inheritance with thee. Verse 28. At the end of 3 years, thou shalt bring forth all the tithe of thine increase with the increase the same year, and thou shalt lay it up within thy gates. Verse 29. And and the Levite, because he hath no part nor inheritance with thee, and the stranger, and the fatherless, and the widow, which are within thy gates, shall come and shall eat and be satisfied, that the Lord thy God may bless thee in all of the work of thine hand which thou doest. Verse 15. Deuteronomy. Slacky.
No, it's chapter 15. But, okay, so before you get the, like, this is just further explaining how the Levites, we shouldn't forsake the Levites. You understand me? And then when we giving all these tithes, you know, at the end of the 3 years, we're going to gather these tithes up, and we're going to give it to the widows and the fatherless and the strangers. You know what I'm saying? It says, hold up, let me just make
If
sure.
I could, sir.
Go ahead.
That's another thing your Christian pastor is not gonna do.
Right.
After 3 years, he's not gonna give back to the community.
Right.
Give back to the people that need it.
Right.
He's gonna buy a jet or a Louis bag or something.
Right.
Rolls Royce.
Right. And same goes for all these fake Israelite groups too. You know, they don't believe in giving back to the community. You understand me? They don't believe in. Not only do they not believe in waiting 3 years to give back to the community, but they don't believe in getting back to the community at all. You understand me? So, you know, in this context, the stranger is actually an Israelite. You understand me? So again, we got to this is why we got to remember, you know, context is the key to the spirit of the Lord within this text. You know, in this particular instance, we don't give away tithes to the heathen. It doesn't even make sense. You understand me? Especially since the heathen is going to be eating things that died upon themselves. What would it look like giving them tithes? That don't even make sense. Not common sense. But it does make sense that the fatherless and the widows and those of low estate within Israel need the tithes, because we got to look out for our brothers. Brotherhood is a weapon, and that's what's been taught within the scriptures, especially when it gets to Christ, where he says, love thy brother as thyself. You understand me? Like this is the basis of that. This is why when he says, if you follow that's why Christ says that the law hangs on those two things. Love the Most High God with all your heart and your soul. You know what I'm saying? Love your brother like you love yourself, because loving your brother like you love yourself, you're gonna do these things right here. You understand me? Loving the Most High God, you're gonna do these things because the Most High God told you to. You understand? So, you know, that's where we get that understanding from. Go ahead and go to the next chapter.
Come on. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 15, verse 1. At the end of every 7 years, thou shalt make a release. That was it, right?
Yeah, that's it. All right, with that, I imagine you need to stand.
Yes.
State your registry.
Malakia, Banya Hawada, Banya Shala. Yahaba Shimi al Shabrakata.
Layashala.
Layashala.
Yeshabim, which means to sit. We're gonna go from verse 2 to verse 8.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 15, verse 2 in the Hebrew. Wazah, Dabar, Hashamata, Shamawat, Call, Baal, Mashah, Yadawa, Ashar, Yasha, Bara'ai Hawa, La'ah, Yagash, Ath, Ra'ai Hawa, Wa'ath, Akiyawa, Kaya, Hora'ah, Shamata, La Yahweh. Verse 3, Ath, Hanakaria, Sagash, Wa Ashar, Yahaya, Laka, Ath, Akyaka, Tashamat, Yadaka. Verse 4, Apasa, Kaya, La'ah, Yahaya, Baka, Abaya 1, Kaya, Barak,
Yeah, Baraka.
Yabarakaka, Yahweh, Ba'arataza, Ashar, Yahweh, Allahayaka, Nathan, Laka, Nachala, Larashatha. Verse 5, Rak, Shamawai, Thashamai, Bakwawal, Yahweh, Allahayaka, Lashamar, La'ai Shawath, Ath, Call, Hamatazawa, Hazaath, Ashar, Anakia, Matazawaka, Matazawaka, Hayawam. Verse 6, Kaya, Yahweh, Allahayaka, Barakaka, Ka Ashar, Dabar, Laka, Waha'ai Batath, Gawayam, Rabayam, Wa'atha, La'ah, Tha'aibat, Wamashalath, Bagawayam, Rabayam, Wabaka, La'ah, Wamashawa. Verse 7, Kaya, Yahaya, Baka, Abaya 1, Ma'achad, Akia, it's like Akika, Ba'achad, Shairayaka, Ba'aratazak, Ashar, Yahweh, Allahayaka, Nathan, Laka, La'ah, Tha'amataza, Ath, Labaka, Lababka, Wala'ah, Thakwapataza, Ath, Yadaka, Ma'akika, Abaya 1, verse 8. Kaya. Pasak. Tha Pasak. Ath. Yadaka. Lawa. Ha'aibat.
Wahaba. Wahaba.
Wahaibat. Tha'aiba Yatanwa. Daya. Machasarwa. Ashar. Yachasar. Lawa.
That's it.
What, 2?
Mhm.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 15, verse 2 in the English. And this is the manner of the release. Every creditor that lendeth aught unto his neighbor shall release it. He shall not exact it of his neighbor or of his brother, because it is called the Lord's release. Verse 3. Of a foreigner thou mayest exact it again, but that which is thine with thy brother, thine hand shall release. Verse 4. Save when there shall be no poor among you, for the Lord shall greatly bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee for an inheritance to possess it. Verse 5. Only if thou carefully hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all these commandments which I command thee this day. Verse 6. For the Lord thy God blesseth thee as he promised thee, and thou shalt lend unto many nations, but thou shalt not borrow, and thou shalt reign over many nations, but they shall not reign over thee. Verse 7. If there be among you a poor man of one of thy brethren within any of thy gates in thy land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not harden thine heart, nor shut thine hand from thy poor brother. Verse 8. But thou shalt open thy hand wide unto him, and shalt surely lend him sufficient for his need, and that which he wanteth.
So the first part of this is about debts. You understand me? That's what release is. Pretty much a debt. You understand? So in the matter of debts, it's pretty much saying, say every creditor that lendeth out unto his neighbor shall indebted, it, but he shall not exact it unto his neighbor, or he should not collect it upon his neighbor or his brother, because it's called the Lord's debt. So, this is basically talking about what we like to call today as
What's it? The day of
nah,
not that.
nah, that's damn, why did I just had the word in my
It's
mind?
like
Yeah, no, it's man, why does my mind just went blank? The
like tax, like when
god dang
the 7 years with
you you going you ain't here like,
okay, it's
like so like it's damn, what is this word I'm looking for, bro? It's so easy. Interest, dog. I don't know why I can't get that word out, bro. That's fucking crazy. This is interest. It's basically talking about interest. So you don't charge interest on your brother, but that's why it goes on to say of a foreigner they may exact it again, meaning you gonna get not just what you're indebted, but you're gonna collect more. You understand me? Because of that's a foreigner. But unto your brother, you shouldn't collect more. You should that should be just the debt. You understand me? So they say, but that which is thine with thy brother, thine hand shall debt it. You know what I'm saying? Me? So save when there shall be no poor among you, for the Lord shall greatly bless thee. So this happened with basically that part is like, okay, well, this is gonna be happening until there ain't no poor. If there ain't no poor people, then you know what I'm saying, shit, the Lord, we gonna rejoice about it. There ain't no poor. What you got?
if I could,
Mhm.
sir. I mean, not to kind of go on a segue, but I just wanted to say, like these laws, statutes, and commandments is just all it is brotherhood. You know what I'm saying within our nation.
Mhm.
So that's how you know that Christianity is white supremacy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because Like the Christianity trying to do away with the law. They're trying to do away with you feeding your poor brother at the gates and stuff. They're trying to do away with you taking care of your own people. So they gotta say something like, "No, the law done away with." You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta feed your poor people, or you don't have you can eat a swine, or
Right.
you could do whatever you want. You can lay with your brother's wife. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They trying to take away the family unity of our nation.
Right.
That's all I have, sir.
And you know, to add to that, you know, the scriptures pretty much is dedicated to creating a framework for a good working society. You know what I'm saying? A righteous society. You understand me? A righteous nation and a righteous society that is led by this nation. That's why, you know, it goes along to say that you gonna you gonna lend to many nations, then you ain't gonna borrow from these nations. Like these, everybody's gonna be eating out the palm of your hand for the most part. You understand? You shall reign over many nations, and none shall reign over thee. Nobody's gonna be able to outclass us.
Right.
Nobody's gonna be able to overtake us in the position that the Most High God really wants us in. You understand me? In that position, you know, whether it's morally, whether it's physically, whether it's financially, we'll be in a position where everybody comes to us for the wisdom or the needs.
Ultimate prosperity.
We're pretty much the parents to everybody. You understand? And that's really our position, how our position should be on the earth. Now, you know, it's not like that right now. Just imagine you got a parent that's on drugs. The child got to damn near take care of the parent, and the child ain't always take care of the parent correctly. You understand? The child have resentment to the parent. The child might destroy the parent. You understand me? This is why our children, these wicked nations, which should be our children, are going running amok right now because we not being the parents that we should be, that the Most High God want us to be on earth. We're supposed to be in control of all of them. They're supposed to be disciplined under us, just like a family should be. They supposed to look at us and be like, man, I want to be just like them. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how our family is. It's exactly how the kid looks up to the father. That we're supposed to be their fathers, as you know, Christ is our father and the Most High God is, you know, his father. You know, just like that. That's how that's the same hierarchy.
As
it's like in the regular, the same hierarchy as it is in our family is the same hierarchy as it's supposed to be on earth according to all the nations. They supposed to look it up. They supposed to be just like our children, and we supposed to be in control of that. You know what I'm saying? So the next thing, the next part it speaks on is, hold up, this is, so just like you said at the end, that's the extreme brotherhood. You understand? We say, if there be among a poor man above you in your among your brethren within the gates, then you should not harden your heart and not shut your hand to your brother. You know what I'm saying? Like this goes directly against a lot of things that the fake Israelites are teaching, that the Christian churches are teaching, where, you know, we don't give out to the poor. We don't do like that in I.S.U.P.K. That's why we have a food drive every week. You understand? Because the Bible tells us to. You know what I'm saying? It tells us if we got poor amongst our community, we need to go ahead and give to them. You understand me? That don't mean, even if we are poor, we got something we can give. Let's give to them. You understand? Because the Bible says, and that's why we are the utmost authority in teaching the Bible, because we're going to tell you exactly what the Bible tells us to do, and not try to twist it so that we can get out of some of the responsibilities of a parent. You understand me? As parents, we're supposed to look out for, you know, just like we got, and, you know, not calling our brothers our children, but, you know, these are our brothers. If you the big brother and you got something that the little brother don't got, then you make sure your little brother be right. You make sure your little brother be straight. If your little brother hungry, ain't no way you gonna be a big brother and you watch your little brother hungry and you don't give him a bite to eat, whether it's a brand new thing of food or whether it's part of your plate. You understand me? Whatever the case may be, you're gonna make sure that your family eat.
That's right.
You understand me? And this is what also lets you know that the devil that the Bible speaks of and those who control the earth today are not the ones that are supposed to be controlling the earth today, because if they were, then it wouldn't be such a struggle for us. It wouldn't be poverty all around in the earth. Like the earth will be looking up to us and looking at our example and following our example.
If I could, so it wouldn't be people dying of hunger and food being wasted.
You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be all this amassed wealth in small places and everybody suffering in all of the vast places. What you got? Your Get a mic too, cause we on mic, and I want everybody to hear.
I ran out of battery.
I can hear it.
It's on.
I can hear it. It's definitely on.
But
Go ahead, just talk in it. They'll be able to hear it in the internet.
It's just low.
The one thing that I was trying to see, like when he talked about the stranger, and he say like among your brethren, like you're not supposed to add interest. That means like if you were a Jew, of Judah, and a brother like not from Judah, maybe he from Reuben. You get what I'm saying? He from the part that Reuben. So inside Joe Gates, the Reubenite is not from your area, but you find out he's from Reuben, then you supposed to not charge him interest when you find that.
Right. Well, that was the point of the first part. You know, if that's your brother, you don't charge him interest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how. Like, if you think about it in the aspect of, you know, social economics in America today, that's why the Chinese man, you go to the Chinese man store. If you was Chinese, you'll get the Chinese deal. You know what I'm saying? Me like you know how we really do it throughout. Well, a lot of blacks and Hispanics, we kind of don't do it with each other. You understand me? But the brotherhood of the Bible is teaching us to do that with each other and do what they doing to us. And the cold part about it is that most nations understand this, but we don't understand it because, you know, between the poverty and the oppression, it's warped our minds into thinking that we need to do, like, instead of us doing what they're doing to us and doing, like, okay, let me explain it like this.
Every man for themselves.
Well, instead of us looking at the things that they doing as far as looking out for one another and not and slamming prices on everybody else, we're looking at what they're doing and mimicking what they're doing. So we're looking out for them, their people, and slamming each other because we see. So for example, we see the Chinese man. We go up to the the Chinese store, and he's overselling product to us. So instead of us like, okay, well, the Chinese man, he overselling products to us, and he's selling it for a discount to his own people. We see the Chinese man overselling to us. We oversell it to us, and we get a discount to the Chinese man.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? like instead of us actually learning the concept, we're just mimicking them, and it is destroying us. And I say the Chinese man, but it's specifically the white man. You know what I'm saying? Specifically Esau, because Esau, as we all know, is we can look through all the example of all of corporate America. They look out for one another. They bring each other up. You don't have to have all the credentials that they say that they have to have, because if you come up there with the right suit on, the right face, the right complexion, and the right name, then you could get in no matter what your credentials say. Versus if all you got to have is Jerome on the application and they throwing the application away.
Damn.
You understand? They putting it to the side. They cabineting it. What you got?
Perfect example.
Mm-hmm.
Police officers.
Come on.
So a cop of the lighter complexion would stop a pedestrian of a darker complexion for clearly racial intentions.
Mm-hmm.
But then we will get in that same position, do the same exact thing.
Right. Instead of letting, like, and Salak, I ain't mean to cut you off, but niggas be like, man, I'm gonna go into the police department as soon as they graduate police academy. Yeah, I'm gonna be the change. I'm gonna be the change that the police department needs. I'm gonna get into the police department and we gonna change this department around, and then do exactly what you said and go out there and mimic Abernathy. You understand me? Like, instead of you being a black cop and like, I'm gonna look out for these black folks, I'm gonna pull over white folks.
Damn.
Let me pull over Chinese folks instead. Let me since it's all against black people, let me even it out by giving more tickets to Chinese people and more tickets to Arabs. You understand me? You ain't giving more tickets to none of them. You giving more tickets to niggas just like them niggas that you learn, like them devils you learn it from. You feel me? Instead of like, and that's our issue. We could be learning from the Bible that tells us to follow the instructions about loving our brother and loving our brother like we love ourselves, loving the Most High, but with all our heart and all our mind, our soul. But we following Esau. You understand me? All Esau doing is looking at what we doing and like, man, shoot, we getting over on these niggas. Let's take they eating the meat and spitting out the bones. They get taking the good stuff from us and then destroying us from in all the different in the opposite directions. You know what I'm saying? What you got?
Yeah, I was just saying the
Check on your YouTube, see if you can hear it.
Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, Guatemala, we need to look at each other as brothers, and like it's different cultures and things that we all
The opposite
do
direction.
that we can profit from if we wasn't giving, like only Guatemalans is giving love to Guatemalans and only blacks is giving love to blacks. Now, when you meet a Puerto Rican or you meet
It's real low.
Indian
Yeah.
man, Native
Get the other mic.
man, treat them as though they is a Judite too. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Good dog. Get the other mic for him. But yeah, but I like what you're saying is heavy in the sense of that black, and that's why our job is so important. You understand? Because, and just to reiterate, I know the mics are kind of going crazy right now. The brother, what he's saying is that
Give it to him in the back.
instead of like the world likes to teach us that Guatemalans are separate, that Puerto Ricans are separate, that Haitians are separate, but we're all one nation.
Mm-hmm.
So what we need to start doing is, as Puerto Ricans, as Black Negroes, as all the different Hispanic communities, as the Benjamites or the Jamaicans and the Islanders, what we ought to do is treat each other as one. And by treating each other as one, then we're able to actually benefit more from what the scriptures are teaching. You understand me? Right now we benefited, it's a bunch of blacks in the room. Yeah, we benefiting cool, but when the niggas and the Mexicans get in the same room and we doing the same thing, then the benefits are even greater.
That's right.
And then the Guatemalans, and then the benefits even greater than the Haitians, then the Jamaicans, and so on and so forth through all the children of Israel. Now we got a true, it's an actual nation. It's so many people benefit from each other in so many different ways because we all got our talents that we can build. The talent, not to mention the talents that actually create the infrastructure of the entire planet that we are in control of, that we are good at, that we can actually determine the direction that the world should go. That's how the Bible wants us to be. You understand? But we let that white skin get in between us, and now you got brothers killing brothers because we see the white man killing us. You understand me? We taking the wrong example when we supposed to be the ones this is the example. You understand me? Like, I mean, but Lord allow it, we gonna be able to change that drastically, and when Christ come back, he don't have to do a whole lot of work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the plan. We want to give Christ the least amount of work as possible. Let Christ deal with the destruction of all these different nations, because that's gonna be, it's gonna be quick too. That's gonna be light work to him too. But we just want to give him less work, just like the king that came back when he gave all those pounds out. You know what I'm saying? He gave all those pounds out. He come back, he want them pounds to be doubled. He ain't coming back for you to have the same amount of pounds you had before. He want to see you doing some work. He want to see you add to the pot. That's our job, to add to the pot, to make Christ smile when he get there. He look at us. You understand? That being said, what you got some more? Did you read all of it?
Okay.
All right, most high Christ. I imagine which means to stand, sisters. Let's take a seat, sisters. Take a seat. Really, y'all could take a seat too. Really, for the real.
Good dog, Ban Yahweh, Ban Yashala.
Bashim Yashabakatan.
Yahabashim Yashabakata.
La Yashala.
La Yashala. With that, Shabi, which means to see. All right. Now we're gonna be going from verse 9 to 15.
9 to 15.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 9, verse 15 in the Hebrew. Ha Shamar, Laka, Pan, Ya, Yahaya, Dabar, Aim, Lababka, Lababka, Bala, Ya'il, La Amar, Kwa Rabah, Shanath, Hashabai, Shanath, Hashamata, Wara'ai, Wara'aya, the water. Ayanya, Ayanka, the water. Ayanka, Ba'akyaka, the water. Ba'akyaka, Bayawan, Ha'abayawan, Wala'a, Thathan, Lawa, Wakwa Ra'a, Ayaka, the water. All Yahweh, Wahaya, I said that right? Wahaya, Baka, Kata, verse 10, Nathawan, Thathan, Lawa, Wala'a, Yarai, Lababka, Bathaka. Is that how you say it? Bathaka. The water. Bathaka. Lawa. Kaya. Bagal. Bagalal. The water. Hadabar. Hazah. Yabarakaka. Yahweh. Alahayaka. Bakal. Ma'ishaka. Bakal. Mashalach. Yadka. Verse 11. Kaya. La'a. Yakadal. I say that right? Yakadal. Abayawan. Makwa Slaki. Makwa Rabah. Makwarab. Ha'arataza. Isle. Khan. Anakia. Mataza Waka, La Amar, Pathak,
Mhm.
Pathak, Ath, Yadka, La
Akika.
Akika, Nayika.
La'ainika.
Say that one.
La'ainika.
La'ainika, the water. La'ainika, Wala ba, Yana,
Wala abany. Wala abayan abayanika. It's like Wala abayanika.
okay, what just happened? Wala,
Abayanika.
Wala Abayanaka, the water.
Mm.
Ba'ara, Ba'arataza, Ba'aratazak,
Barata zaka.
Ba'aratazaka, the water. Verse 12, Kaya, Yamakar, Laka, uh,
Akika.
Akiaka, the water.
Mhm.
Ha, I, I Barya,
Mhm.
Awa, I Barya, wa, wa I Badak. Did I say that one right?
Well, I vodka.
Wa I Badka,
Mhm.
wa I Badka, daughter.
Mhm.
Sha, uh, Shasha, Sha,
You know that's a number, bro.
Khan.
Yeah.
That's why I hesitated with it.
Yeah.
Shasha, Shanyam, Waba, Wabashan, Wabashana, Ha, God dog it, Hasha, Hasha,
Shabaya Ice.
Slakia. Say it one more time.
Ha Shabaya Ice.
Hashabaya Ice. Tha Shala, Tha Shala,
Shalaknawa. Ta Shalaknawa.
Tha Shalakno,
Mhm.
Dwara. Kapa, Kapashia,
Yep.
Ma'imaka.
Mhm.
Verse 13. Wakia,
Wakaya.
Thashal, Thashala, Ka, Thashalak, Thashalaknawa,
Mm-hmm.
Kapa, Kapashia,
Mm-hmm.
Ma'imaka, La'a, Thashalaknawa,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Ra, 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 Yaquam.
Mm-hmm.
Where I stop at?
This is the last one, right, sir?
Verse 15.
15. Verse 14. Na yanaqua. Thai, Thai na, Thai, Thai, Thai na yaqua. Lawa, Ma taza anyika. Wama, Garanaka. Wamaya, Quabak. Say that right?
You on 14?
14. And
Uh,
from your wine press, Wamaya Quabak.
that's one, wa, Maya, Baka.
Say
It's
it
your
one.
it's your wine press, so you gotta say that cut at the end.
Wama ya waya wama ya kwabak.
Baka.
Wamaya Kwabka.
Waya wam
Why, excuse me, Wamaya Kwabka.
wamai ya kwabka. Okay, I got it. Wamaya kwabka. The water. Ashar barakia
Baraka.
barakaka.
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh Alahayaka Thathan Lawa. Last one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Verse 15 was a Karath. I said that one right.
Khan.
Was a Karath Kaya Ibad Ha ya ya Ha ya yath.
Hayayath.
Say that.
Hayayath.
Ha ya yath. The water. Ba Arataza Matazarium Wayapa Daka
Wayapadka.
Wayapadka. Excuse me. Yahweh Alahayaka Il Khan Anakia Matazawa Matazawaka
Mm-hmm.
Ath Ha Hadabar
Mm-hmm.
Hazah Hayawam.
English.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 15, verse 9. Beware that there be not a thought in thy wicked heart, saying, the 7th year, the year of release is at hand, and thine eye be evil against thy poor brother, and thou givest him naught. And he cry unto the Lord against thee, and it be sin unto thee.
Yeah, so don't basically don't be no wicked nigga. You know what I'm saying? When your brother's in need and your brother cry on to the Most High God, and then it become a sin unto you because of what you've done to your brother, because you had to treat your brother like you had to love your brother like you love yourself. Like brotherhood is a commandment. You know what I'm saying? Like in not treating your brother, not giving brotherhood to your brother is a sin. It's saying right here because all he got to do is go tell daddy. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go tell the father, and it's going to be a sin upon you. You understand me? If you got it for your brother, then give it to your brother, man. And don't be evil toward. Don't have a wicked heart against your brother. Keep reading.
Come on. Verse 10. And thou shalt surely give him, and thine heart shall not be grieved when thou givest unto him, because that for this thing the Lord thy God shall bless thee in all thy works, and in all that thou puttest thine hand unto.
Keep reading.
Verse 11. For the poor shall never cease out of the land. Therefore I command thee, saying, thou shalt open thine hand wide unto thy brother, to thy poor, and to thy needy in thy land.
Yeah, so you got to make sure that you give it to your brother and give it to your brother willingly.
If I
You
could,
understand?
sir.
Go ahead.
It's lucky. My bad. I was just thinking about what me and Pop Wild was talking about yesterday. Nasty Nate, his point net worth is 2022. Nasty Nate's net worth is 150 million.
Mm.
Hmm.
150 million.
He not doing none of this stuff.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like brotherhood ain't a weapon in the IUIC. Brotherhood is a burden in the IUIC. That's why they not even gonna let you come in there unless you got paperwork stating that you were this or that and a valid identification. You gonna go to jail. They gonna call the police on you. What you got, Malaki?
Gotta get that mic from Kadazai.
Yeah. Biblical shot.
You say it in the prayer all the time. Shake loose the pockets of the rich.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's the purpose, because the rich don't deserve to be rich if they hoard their riches. You understand me? The Most High God is keen to shaking loose their pockets if necessary. You understand me? He gonna make it a sin upon you, and then you know what comes with that. Keep reading.
Verse 12.
Oh, my bad. Real quick. And he say the poor shall it's gonna all will on earth. It's gonna always be poor. Some poor person. You can expect that there will be poor people, but if we open our hand wide so that we can give to the poor, then we can expect blessings from it. You understand? And you know, if anybody knows, I know. You know, I look out for people at the slave all the time, and you know, I do a certain particular job while I deal with the public, and when I show love to those who don't have it, you know, they remember that. And then when I come into an issue where I'm dealing with some conflict at my slavery, and the brothers who I've helped hear me in that conflict, they not going. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh nah, you ain't finna do nothing to him. You understand me? Therefore, now I got my protection, because you know, me being nice on one end and not really expecting nothing from it, I end up being protected on the back end with something that I didn't even know was coming. You understand me? Like this is the spirit that you gotta have in giving. You understand me? Because you never know who you might affect. You understand? Like we go out and we do the food drives and we give to these people and we give to these sisters and these brothers and these children. And who knows? You know, these children might wake up and become an officer of such and such, a captain of such and such, just because you gave him that meal that day and he needed it that day. You understand me? Like we gotta think about it like that. He might become a general because of the food you gave him that one day that he needed food and he couldn't count on anybody but the I.S.U.P.K. Go ahead.
So like y'all the one. What was the group Nasty Nate is in?
What's the IUIC?
IUIC.
Purple. I mean, yeah.
Good
I
night.
think them. Yeah.
Them.
Those guys.
I got contacted by a brother. I don't know if he was in the group or he was trying to get in the group, but he contacted me saying that we don't do no work, etc., because he saw the IUIC march for what was the dude?
Nolan, was it Nolan or was it
Not
Carmelo?
Nolan. Carmelo. And I told the brother, if you don't think that we doing work, join them.
Right.
But all they do is march.
Right.
They ain't giving to nobody. They turning people in. Ain't that the same group that said that they would turn a brother in if he had a warrant?
That's the same group.
So I mean, I'm confused.
Israelite church in Judas.
The issue is that a lot of our people are caught up on appearances, and they know that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how they reel their people in, because of looks and what things look like. And you know, our people have a plague of seeing people in rich positions and thinking that these, you know, like the scriptures say that I'm paraphrasing. No, I don't even want to paraphrase. Let me pull it up real quick. And it's a precept real quick. When talking about when the rich man fall in Ecclesiasticus. I'm saying, where is it at? There you go. Ecclesiasticus 13:23. I read it. When the rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look at what he said, they extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? Damn. And if he stumble, they gonna help to overthrow him. You understand me? Like this is the type of thought process niggas been having for a long time. You understand me? They see a rich man talking, like, man, let's gather around a campfire. Let's hear what he gotta say. You know, because he got a Bentley. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he got glorious purple clothing, walking up and down the street with lots of numbers. You understand me? They see that, you know, people get, you know, hypnotized by it. You know, it's just hypnosis, just magic. You understand me? That's all it is. Because when you get in there, you find out that, oh man, I'm not married to my wife legally, And now brother Julius, he like my wife. Now he gonna try to get at my wife now because according to IUIC, I'm not married because I ain't put no paperwork in for her. You know what I'm saying? Weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Brother Joshua trying to get into the group, and he got a warrant out for his arrest. Okay, well, brother, just come on here right quick. Oh, let me go ahead and make this phone call right quick. Just stay right there. Just take a seat. We got some paperwork for you. Sooner or later, the police pulling up. He got a warrant out for his arrest. He falsely accused of such and such and this and that, but he's accused. Like come on now. Like this type of things that our people are being hypnotized by, and I can't help but say that I understand. You know what I'm saying? Because our people are lost. You know what I'm saying? We destroy for the lack of knowledge, Hosea. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't have the wisdom. They don't have. And when I'm saying we, because I'm speaking in a position, because I used to be in that position. I didn't have the knowledge. It took a brother coming to me trying to challenge me about the Bible for me to even open my eyes to the I.S.U.P.K. because I was a stone cold Christian. I thought I knew everything about the Bible, but didn't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like this type of thing we dealing with on earth. You feel me? We got to make sure that, while we're seeing these things happen the way they happen, we also remember to have the brotherhood that we would want a brother to have with us, and have a little bit of patience and mercy. That's part of the patience of the saints. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if we want to be those saints in the kingdom, we got to make sure that we have that obedience in the Most High God and that faith in Christ. Faith in Christ meaning that we love our brother like we love ourselves. Love the Most High, like that's the faith of Christ. You know what I'm saying? His 2 commandments: love the Most High with all our heart and our mind and our soul, and love our brother like we love ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to remember that, because these other groups is gonna forget it, because their goal is not to be the saints. Their goal is to be Christians. You know what I'm saying? To fulfill white supremacy. What you got?
If I could, sir, just based on that scripture you just pulled about how, I'm saying, they gather around a campfire and listen to the man that has the Bentley, or the man that looks glorious in his purple robes. Christ and all of the disciples were poor. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They were like, so we're trying to, if you're a Christian, you're trying to be Christ-like. You know what I'm saying? You have to let that seep in your head that you're trying to be like a poor man. You know what I'm saying? Not because of, did he have money or did he not have money? Because of the way he walked, because of what he did. You know what I'm saying? He kept the law, statutes, and commandments, and taught to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. If you're teaching otherwise, then what's the scripture say? You're teaching not to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, you'll be least in the kingdom.
Right. And what the brother bringing out is heavy. The humility of being poor. Like being poor, I'm still poor, but you know what I'm saying? Like being poor gives you a certain type of humble that you can't get when you're rich. A rich man is not going to be able to have that type of humility, because he doesn't know humility, because he has everything he wants, and he gets what he wants whenever he wants something, he can get it. But it's a humility that comes with being poor, that which is why we have the Feast of the Tabernacles. You understand me? Because we got to remember what it's like to be in the bottom, because we get all these things in the earth, and we forget what it feels like to be at the bottom, and then now we treat brothers that's at the bottom lesser than us. You understand me? But if we all remember, how we was all in tabernacles a time ago, we all was on the same level. We came out of Egypt. Some had more, some had less, but in them tabernacles, we all was on the same level. All of us was in tents. All of us was eating the manna from heaven. All of us was trying to figure out when we was gonna get our next meal at the same time. You understand me? Wasn't no rich and no poor. It was all children of Israel trying to find our way to the chosen land, the promised land. You understand? The land of milk and honey. We remember that because of this. You understand me? So that when we do get more and the brother may have less, we can always remember that brotherhood. That humility, we have to keep it. You understand me? We have to keep it, because that's what connects us. That's what bridges the gap between rich and poor when it comes to our nation. Go ahead, read the rest.
Come
You about
on.
to- Damn near.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 15, verse 12.
Uh-huh.
And if thy brother, an Hebrew man, or an Hebrew woman, be sold unto thee, and serve thee 6 years, then in the 7th year thou shalt let him go free from thee.
So what I gotta point out real quick before we move forward is, and if thy brother, a Hebrew man, or like, you know what I'm saying, it came straight out the gate and explained to you what a brother is to you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So now we know that when it's talking about brother, anytime it talks about brother, it can't be talking about nobody but a Hebrew man and a Hebrew woman. Because it tells you right here, this is the precept of what a brother is. A Hebrew man, a Hebrew woman. It doubled down right there. Go ahead. Oh, and not to mention, you know what I'm saying, you didn't pretty much redeem this brother. You understand me? Once you redeem this brother, let him work his time and let him go. And this is it ain't just let him go because you got some extra stuff that they about to bring out. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 13.
Oh,
Well, no, we going to 15. Go
Oh,
ahead.
15. Come on. Verse 13. And when thou sendest him out free from thee, thou shalt not let him go away empty. Verse 14. Thou shalt furnish him liberally.
Yeah, liberally.
Liberally out of thy flock, and out of thy floor, and out of thy winepress, of that wherewith the Lord thy God has blessed thee, thou shalt give unto him.
So not only do you let him go when he serve his time, but you let him go with some stuff in his hand. You know what I'm saying? You give him everything the Lord bless you with, you go ahead and bless him too. Because the Lord bless you, you bless your brother. Like this, and this again, it's a Hebrew man or Hebrew woman. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't just no normal person. You know what I'm saying? They were specific about who they meant this to go to. You understand me? And you don't just let a brother come out of a down state where he's working hard for you, and you let him go out without making him not only whole, but you make him more than whole. You understand me? Read that last verse, because that fits with the same thing.
Verse 15. And thou shalt remember that thou was a bondman in the land of Egypt, and the Lord thy God redeemed thee. Therefore I command thee this thing today.
Like that's the Lord is saying that when you was in Egypt, I looked out for you, right? I showed up for you, right? So just like I showed up for you in Egypt, you need to show up for your brothers. Period. Point blank. Nothing else. No excuses. No extra verses explaining, because the Lord ain't got to tell you nothing else. Do what I've told you to do, and because when you needed it, I was there for you. So be the same for your brother. Period. With that, I imagine just go ahead and stand up. Next reader. Tap that Red Bull. State your registry.
Malakia Banyahawada Banyashala.
Yahweh Shabath. That's our last grouping right here. Go to
YAHANNA.
YAHANNA. YAHANNA. This means take a seat. All right. We're gonna do 16 to 22, and we out of here.
Come. Slucky, so I can get some of that Frankie.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 15, verse 16 in the Hebrew. YAHANNA. Ya'amar. Allah Yaka, La'a, Ataza'a, Ma'aimak, Kaya, Ahabka, Wa'ath, Bayathka, Kaya, Tawab, Lawa, Aimak. Verse 17. Wa Lakwachath, Ath, Hamar Taza'ai, Wanatha,
Wanatha.
Wanathath,
Wanatha. Wanatha.
Wanathatha, Ba'azanwa, Wabadalath, Wahaya, Laka, Ibad, Iwalam, Wa'ap, La'amathka, Tha'aisha, Khan. Verse 18. La'a, Yakwasha, Ba'ayanka, Ba'shalaka, Athawa, Chapashya, Ma'aimak, Kaya, Mashana, Shakar, Shakayar, Ibadka, Shasha, Shanayam, Wa Barakaka, Yahweh, Allahayaka, Bakal, Ashar, Tha'aisha. Verse 19. Call, Habakawar, Ashar, Yawalad, Babakwarka, Wabataza'anka, Hazakar. The Quad Yasha, La Yahweh, Allahayaka, La'a, Tha'ibad, Babakar, Shawarka, Wala'a, Thagaza, Bakawar, Taza'anka. Verse 20. Lapanya, Yahweh, Allahayaka,
Carnival.
Tha'akarnawa, Shana, Bashana, Bamakwam, Ashar, Yabakar, Yahweh, Atha, Wabayathka. Verse 21. Wakawa, it's like Wakaya, Yahaya, Bawa, Mawam, Pasak, Awa, Iwar, Call, Mawam, Ra'ai, La'a,
There's a Bakanawar.
Thazabaknawa, La Yahweh, Allahayaka. Verse 22. Basha'ai Rayaka,
Mhm.
Tha'akarnawa, Hatama'a, Waha Tahawar,
Mhm.
Yachadwa, Katazabaya. Wait, no, Katazabia, that's what it is. Waka'ayah.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 15, verse 16 in the English. And it shall be, if he say unto thee, I will not go away from thee, because he loveth thee and thine house, because he is well with thee. Verse 17, then thou shalt take an awl and thrust it through his ear unto the door, and he shall be thy servant forever. And also unto thy maidservant thou shalt do likewise. Verse 18, it shall not seem hard unto thee when thou sendest him away from thee, for he hath been worth a double hired servant to thee in serving thee 6 years, and the Lord thy God shall bless thee in all that thou doest.
So basically, if he don't want to leave, you know what I'm saying? Like, you pretty much provided him with a place to stay and work for the last 7 years. If he's decide, man, you know what, I just rather stay here with you if I can, Baba Kasha. You know what I'm saying? Then shoot, you go ahead and pierce his ear, put that mug on, put it on the wall. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this, and not put his ear on the wall, but you know what I'm saying? It's just a symbol of him staying his contract with you, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you put it on the wall for women too, and then they'll serve you for as long as they want to. You understand me? And then it says, it shouldn't be that it shouldn't hurt you if you gotta, you know what I'm saying, let him go when it's time for him to let him go, because he worked double for you. You know what I'm saying? He worked more than what he was supposed to work in the first place. So if he worked that extra time, then the Lord was with you. You know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ, basically. You know what I'm saying? He work a double high servant for thee in serving these 6 years, and the Lord thy God shall bless thee in all thou doest. You know what I'm saying? The Most High God gonna show you love for showing him love in that time, for giving him the things that he required. You know what I'm saying? That for holding him to the contract that he wanted. You know what I'm saying? And showing him love. You know what I'm saying? This is what true brotherhood is. It's like a brother get a job. He decided to stay with you. You open up that door for him. You know what I'm saying? He want to stay. You want to still do work. Cool. When he ready to leave, you know what I'm saying? It's cool too, cause he still gave you some good work. You understand me? And the Lord gonna bless you for all that you done. Period. Point blank. Keep reading. You had something? Yeah.
Like it.
Confession.
Damn.
Go ahead, read it.
Verse 19, all the firstling males that come of thy herd and of thy flock thou shalt sanctify unto the Lord thy God. Thou shalt do no work with the firstling of thy bullock, nor shear the firstling of thy sheep. Verse 20, thou shalt eat it before the Lord thy God year by year in the place which the Lord shall choose, thou and thy household. Verse 21, and if there be any blemish therein, as if it be lame or blind, or have any ill blemish, thou shalt not sacrifice it unto the Lord thy God. Verse 22, thou shalt eat it within thy gates. The unclean and the clean person shall eat it alike, as the roebuck and as the hart.
So it changes subject at that point. You know what I'm saying? Now we're talking about your flock or the cattle or the sheep or whatever you raise. You know what I'm saying? The first things you're gonna give it to the Most High God. Period. Point blank. It's just like piece of first fruits. Same thing. From year to year, you're gonna get your first. It's just basically like the piece of first. From year to year, at that time, you give up your firstling of all of these whatever herd or flock that you raise, and you gonna sacrifice, you gonna sanctify it to the Lord. This is gonna be for the Lord. This is for the Lord. Then guess what you're gonna do in the place that the Lord chooses, which is the holy place. We gonna all eat. We gonna be married. This is for the feast. You know what I'm saying? This is where like the what you end up seeing is that a whole lot of the things in the scriptures this is why they call it like it's like a flowing river. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things, not only just precepts, but all of these different concepts connect in one way or another, because it's all about the same people doing the same thing, which is honoring the Most High God and creating a nation. You understand me? A nation greater than all nations. The framework, the structure of being great on the planet is here. The very last thing it ends with is that we gonna all eat this. It don't matter if you clean or unclean. You gonna eat. You gonna eat this clean meat right here. You gonna eat this thing that was sacrificed to the Most High God, that's sanctified for the Most High God. You're gonna eat it, no matter who you are. You understand me? And that's what that is a testament to what our duty is going to be on earth when we have the full reign of the earth. Because there's nobody who's going to be able to eat of unclean things, whether you are clean, whether you are heathen or you're not a heathen, whether you are a clean person or unclean person. When it's time for you to eat the clean things, you're going to eat them. You understand me? When it's time for you to do what we telling you to do, which is follow this framework, the framework that works, the working framework, the framework of greatness.
That's right.
We're gonna all follow it. Period. End of discussion. You understand? This is the type of authority that is needed on the planet Earth, because the planet Earth right at this point is lost in the sauce. You understand me? People ain't got nothing to eat. We don't know how to treat each other. They got cutthroat business out here. You know, all these things we've talked about today. The Most High God has put parameters in His Word that will prevent the things that we're seeing or dealing with today from happening. All we got to do is just follow it, obey. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Let's make sure we always remember that. Deuteronomy 15, Deuteronomy chapter 15 and verses 22 is where we left off. Next week we will be starting back at Deuteronomy chapter 15 and verse 23. We'll be going to be Deuteronomy 15 and 23 to, give me a second, Salaki. I should have that ready. Deuteronomy 15 and 23 to Deuteronomy 18 and 6, starting on August 8th. So let's just make sure we put that in our calendars, right? Mark it down on your Bibles if you want to. Mark it down in your notes. With that, Imagine, which means to stand for the readers, not y'all. Just a second. We're going to do this last thing, and then we're going to get everybody to stand up. We're going to do the prayer. Oh, I'm tripped up. Just for that. Oh, I got you. I ain't going to do you like that.
SHALAM.
SHALAM.
Pull it over there. Nah, this right here. Pull it back. It ain't in it no more. Hold on. Now pull it down. Right there. Yeah, hold that part right there. Hold that. Pull it down from right there. Yeah. We got had trouble with every week. God damn it.
I was on something with the Velcro.
It look clean, but it don't act right. God damn. Let me see something. I got a damn.
Like, you gotta hold the scroll, the leather together for them, like almost like make it like when you're trying to zip your pants, you gotta stick your stomach in.
Your stomach? Stick your stomach in, guys. Hold up. This is
you gotta hold
this
the
what
leather
it is
together
too.
like the pants. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it is too.
There you go. That was gonna zip.
It was all high.
Yeah.
Damn, so stubborn zipper. Hold up, pull that motherfucker so I can get to it. Hey. Can't even get to this. Damn it.
Get that.
Work up the sweat, man. Get that a hand clap.
Get that a hand.
Hey. All right, we're gonna do a salute to the Torah. First, starting with the priest. Yahweh Shem Shabath Yah.
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 Don't sound crazy. All right. I admire him for everyone. Sisters. Gonna go ahead and get into our prayers. I admire him Wapanya Hakodam, Sar, turn and face the east. Do the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew and English.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Quadash.
Quadash.
Hayah. Shamka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malak with Ka.
Malak with Ka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazaka.
Ratzazaka.
Hayah.
Ayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ba'aratza.
Ba'aratza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Ayah.
Bashamayim.
Mashamayim.
Natananaw.
Thalanaw.
Lacham.
Lakam.
Call.
Call.
Yawam.
Wawam.
Wasalaknaw.
Wasalaknaw.
Kawafnaw.
Kawawapnaw.
Kasalaknaw.
Kasalaknaw.
Kawafinaw.
Kawawapkinaw.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Tabi'anawa.
Tabi'anawa.
Banasayawan.
Banasayawan.
Abal.
Abal.
Awashaynaw.
Awashaynaw.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Right.
Right.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Amalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Wahala.
Wahala.
Hata Parat.
Wahata Pa'arath.
Lawalamim.
La'awalamyam.
Aman.
Aman. In the English, our Father,
Our Father.
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven.
hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Kingdom come.
Thy will be
Thy
done
will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts
Forgive us our debts
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into
And
temptation,
lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power and the glory
the power, and the glory
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
All right, so face forward. Sisters, Yeshabium, take a seat for a second. We're gonna go ahead and salute ourselves out. Do a courtesy salute to the men. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat. Excuse me, I'm tripping. Ahmad Shabbat. Ahmad Barak. Yahweh Shem Shabarakatah. Yahya Messiah. Soar. Face the sisters. Sisters, I imagine. It's like, my bad, y'all. Trying to see if y'all was paying attention. All right. We're going to do a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, I.S.U.P.K, Shabbat. I.S.U.P.K, Barak. Yahweh Shemar Lathan Ba'Hashem Yahushai. Yahya Matah. Dismiss.